If you're still doing this one outdated budgeting habit in 2025, you're probably throwing away over $7,500 every year. And the craziest part, you don't even realize it. It's the same mistake I made when I thought I was being smart with my money until my savings account begged me for mercy. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn how one tiny budgeting shift could completely change how fast your money grows. And no, it's not one of those boring, scoop your coffee tips. Yeah, we're keeping the caffeine.
Most people believe budgeting is about control. Write down what you spend, cut a few things, and boom, financial freedom, right? Wrong. Because what most people still do in 2025 is backward budgeting. That's when you spend first and then try to budget whatever's left. It feels like control, but it's an illusion, like putting a lock on an empty wallet. Here's the truth. Backward budgeting guarantees you'll always feel broke, even if you earn more. Why? Because your brain adjusts spending to your income. You make $3,000 a month, you'll spend $3,000. You make $5,000, you'll still spend $5,000. It's called lifestyle creep, and it's the silent thief of your savings. Ever get a raise and somehow end up more broke? Yeah, welcome to adulthood. The old school method tells you, track every expense, keep receipts, balance the spreadsheet. But here's the catch. Tracking where your money went doesn't change where it's going. Imagine driving your car while staring in the rearview mirror. That's what backward budgeting does. You're watching the past while your future quietly drifts off a cliff. And the cost of that habit? On average, $7,500 a year. That's how much Americans lose to impulse buys, subscription creep, and untracked spending every year. Now you might think, that can't be me. Let's test it. How many streaming apps do you actually use? Exactly.
So, how do the smart ones budget differently? They budget forward, not backward. Here's the secret formula most schools never taught you. Income minus savings equals expenses, not income minus expenses equals savings. This one equation flips your entire financial life. It's called pay yourself first, the wealth builder's golden rule. Every dollar you earn gets divided before you spend. Set up auto transfers so your savings move out of sight, because if it's in your checking account, it's already halfway to Starbucks. That's how millionaires budget, not by tracking pennies, but by protecting priorities. Even if you save just $10 a day, you'll end 2025 with $3,650. And if invested smartly, it could double. But what happens when you automate it with intentionality? That's where things get interesting. Our brains love instant rewards. That's why scrolling TikTok feels great and saving feels boring. But when you flip your budget, you hack dopamine in your favor. Every time your savings grow, your brain gets a mini reward. It's like turning saving money into a game, a real-life money level up. Start with the 1% rule. Each month, increase your savings by just 1% of your income. It's small enough not to hurt, but big enough to change your trajectory. By the end of 2025, you could be saving 12% more without even noticing. That's thousands of dollars working for you. That's when your money starts behaving like an employee, not a pet you keep feeding.
Let's do the math. That harmless $12 lunch 3 times a week, that's $1,800 a year. 3 streaming services you never cancel, another $480. Impulse Amazon buys, $2,000. Unused gym membership, $300. Random fees and interest, $3,000. Total, $7,580. Now imagine, instead of losing that $7,500 every year, you invested it in an S&P 500 ETF at 8% return. In 10 years, that's over $108,000. You didn't work harder, you just stopped letting old habits control your future. Let's be honest, if someone offered you $108,000 to change one habit, you'd do it before finishing this video. So why not now?
Here's your 3-step reset plan for 2025. Step 1. Automate your savings. Use your banking app to move 10% the moment your paycheck arrives. Step 2. Track forward, not back. Plan expenses based on what's left after saving. Step 3. Review monthly spending triggers. Find what causes overspending, stress, boredom, pressure, and replace it with a low-cost habit. Instead of retail therapy, do a Netflix therapy night. It's $0 if you're already paying for it. Do this for 90 days and you'll never look at money the same way again. Your financial future isn't built by luck. It's built by tiny habits repeated daily. So if you're still using that outdated backward budget, you're not just wasting money, you're wasting momentum. Every dollar you save with intention is a vote for your future self. The one who travels freely, sleeps peacefully, and never worries about rent again. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need to stop budgeting like it's 1999. So tell me, are you ready to stop leaving $7,500 $500 on the table? Because your future self is already waiting for your yes. If you found this helpful, your next move is simple. Watch my next video, Why 80% of Americans Are Still Broke. It'll show you exactly what's keeping people from financial freedom and how to avoid being one of them. Click right here on the end screen and let's make 2025 the year you finally take control of your money.